Let's have a look on this question. It is given that y varies inversely as a square of x, where both x and y are positive. When x equals 2, y equals 72. A. Find the variation constant. Hence, write an equation connecting x and y. From the question, we know that y varies inversely as a square of x. So we have this equation, y equals k over x squared, where k is not equal to 0. The question says when x equals 2, y equals 72. We can substitute this pair into the equation to find out k. So k is equal to 72 times 4, and that is 288. Remember, we have to write down an equation connecting x and y. So, therefore, y is equal to 288 over x squared. B. Find the values of a and b in the table below. From this table, we observe that when x equals 8, y equals 8, and when x equals 12, y equals b. We can substitute these two pairs into this equation to find out a and b. By substituting x equals a and y equals 8 into this equation, we have this. So that means a squared is equal to 288 over 8. And that is just 36. A squared is equal to 36. We can take the square root on both sides, so we have a is equal to 6 or a is equal to negative 6. From the question says both x and y are positive. So that means for any two quantities, x and y, they must be positive. That means a equals negative 6 is rejected. So a is equal to 6. Now we can substitute x equals 12 and y equals b into this equation. B is equal to 288 over 12 squared, and that is 2. So therefore, a is equal to 6 and b is equal to 2. Part C. Using the pairs of x and y in B, plot the graph of y against x for x in between 2 and 12. From part B, we have got two pairs of x and y, so we can plot these 4 points on the graph. The first point will be x equals 2, y equals 72. The second point, 3 and 32. The third point, 6 and 8. The fourth point, 12 and 2. Since we know this graph must be a curve, so we can connect these 4 points smoothly. From this graph, you must be aware of this. This curve must not intersect either x-axis or y-axis. Why? Because x-axis and y-axis, they are asymptotes of the curve. So if you draw this graph, the graph must not intersect x-axis and y-axis. So please be careful.